Jeremy, it looks pretty calm back there right now, but we're not out of the woods yet.
No, certainly not out of the woods yet, Chelsea. You know, earlier today you were with Kurt. Around 4 o'clock, there was a tornado warning in Wayne County, and these storms still capable of producing heavy downpours, high winds, maybe still even an isolated tornado, certainly not out of the woods. And we were seeing flash flood warnings across the entire northeastern quadrant. That's Susquehanna, Wayne, and Lackawanna counties, all seeing overflowing streams and creeks going over roads just like this from Greenfield Township. This was sent in from one of our viewers. Thank you so much for sending this in to show exactly what you should never ever do. If you see a flooded road, you never know how deep it is. That water is rushing really, really fast. That could do damage to your car, that could strand you in the water, and of course, that could cause damage to your life. You could possibly be at risk. So don't ever try to do this. If you see flooded roads, turn around, try to find a different route, or just wait for the water to recede. Thank you for sending this, Mike and Jeannie from Greenfield Township. Want to show you what it currently looks like live in Williamsport. No rainfall right now in central Pennsylvania. This is what it looks like live in Wayne County. This is from Forest City. You see the rain still falling in our northeastern counties. And this is live from our rooftop camera, starting to see clearings in those clouds. Some sunshine down by the airport. Current temperature 79 degrees. We had a high today of 81. Winds are variable at 4 miles per hour. Wanted to show you some of the storm reports. This is a flash flood warning from Clifford in northern Lackawanna County. A lot of flooding reports there. Clark Summit and north, even into southern Susquehanna County. Flooded roadways on State Route 106, that was around 4:30. A little bit earlier in Equinunk, water across the roadway in several areas on State Route 191, and that's on the border of New York and Wayne County. Wayne County, northern Lackawanna County, Susquehanna County seeing the brunt of the rainfall. Some estimates with radar saying that we've picked up over 1, over 2, maybe even over 3 inches of rainfall. And in some locations there in Wayne County, possibly over 4 inches of rainfall. So that, in a very short period of time, can cause flooded roads, just like you saw in both Susquehanna and Lackawanna counties, and also into Wayne counties as well. 2.3 inches just to the north of Williamsport, 1.5 inches near Stroudsburg. Pocono is also seeing the brunt of this heavy rainfall. Still have these flood warnings in effect for Susquehanna County, Lackawanna County, and Wayne County, and some portions of eastern Wyoming County too. Also nipping at portions of Monroe County. So that's where we saw some of the heaviest rainfall. That's why I have a weather impact alert in effect until 11 o'clock. The rain, the winds, the flooding rains, the possibility of an isolated tornado. You have to be weather aware with this type of weather. There's the current satellite and radar still tracking several rounds of heavy downpours just near Carbondale. You're going to see a heavy downpour soon. Pleasant Mount, eastern Wayne County, another round of rainfall where you don't need it. Already saw heavy rainfall there, taking it down to the south. Pocono still dealing with rainfall too. Stroudsburg, heavy downpour headed up into Pike County. Milford going to continue to see some downpours, and just north of Whitehaven headed into northern Monroe County, even more rainfall. So we're not wrapped up with this just quite yet, and some of these are still capable of producing heavy rainfall, maybe even an isolated tornado. We'll be tracking it very closely. We're not out of the woods until around 11 o'clock. Finally, the rainfall starts to dwindle by midnight. Remaining cloudy overnight tonight. Tomorrow we have the risk of additional showers and thunderstorms rolling from central Pennsylvania into eastern Pennsylvania between 12 and 4 p.m. Some of those could pack a punch with heavy downpours and high winds, but tornadoes are not likely tomorrow. Clearing out beautifully for Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe an isolated sprinkle for our northern tier. As far as additional rainfall through your day tomorrow, over an inch of rain possible for portions of Pike and Wayne counties. But once we see that cold front push through tomorrow, wonderful weather is in store, really low humidity all the way Tuesday through next week. So we got a great week on tap. Once we get past tomorrow with those isolated to scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, and Chelsea, Kurt will be at the West End Fair on Wednesday. It will be a fair day and a perfect day to get out and see Ranger at the fair.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jeremy.
You got it.